So this is Valko, the new love interest in Love and Deepspace game. You all probably know what we are going to discuss. Do we as Valko really deserves the hate? To start, I first would like to mention that this controversy is community versus corporate management. Whatever I'll tell you guys in this video is all based on my observance and prospective. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your beloved editor KarpKa. So all the controversy started when Infold Company suddenly dropped Valko, known as Ao Yin in China, as the 6th romanceable male protagonist in Love and Deepspace on date. The controversy accumulated over 600,000 negative comments on Chinese social media. While the character himself isn't necessarily the target, he became the flashpoint for a long list of grievances players have had with the developer, Infold Games. According to me, the controversy happened because, first, the content is being neglected. It has seen that the biggest source of rage is the massive drought in the game's main storyline for the original characters, that is Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. Players even stated that some of the original male leads haven't received a main story update in over 500 days, which I kinda can agree. Fans feel that instead of investing resources into finishing the stories of the characters they already love and have spent money on, Infold rushed out a brand new character to force people to spend more money. Second, bad luck with future pooling system. Adding a 6th character in the game mathematically will ruin the banner pooling system. With 6 characters pool sharing during major events, the probability of pulling a specific favorite LI will be dropped from 20% to 16.7%. This means longer wait times between individual banners, worse odds, and a much higher financial burden for players who want to pull cards for their specific main. This is a problem for free-to-play players and monthly room pass buyers. Third, the lore. Valko is introduced as the chairman of Core Tech, which is tied to Ever, the central villainous organization in the game's lore. It has harmed, tortured, or experimented on the existing male protagonists, Caleb, another most hated character. Because of this, many players find its narrative whiplash and fundamentally off-putting to be forced to romance a character linked to the group that caused their favorite character suffering. In short, Valko works for bad guys, so he is a bad guy. Fourth, the character design specific for China. We all know that Chinese beauty standards are very different from the West. On Chinese platforms like Xiaohongshu, some female players criticized his wolf/bear hyper-masculine design. In the Chinese Otome gaming subculture, there is a strong preference for elegant or stylized masculinity, whereas Valko have rugged, slightly broader features and strong square jaw clash with the highly refined, sharp features. People have assumed that Valko is wild and not groomed, and he prolly stinks because he's a wolf. Fifth, corporate response to the community. The backlash worsened when Infold's customer service reportedly responded by spamming generic apologies and telling players to look at his bright eyes. Well, this is really dumb deflection. It's like I am raising a concern by saying, hey, I bought this expensive luxury car from you guys, but the engine is smoking and the tires are flat. And what I am receiving as a solution, we hear your concerns. But please, have you noticed how beautifully shiny the dashboard clock is? Just look at how it glows. The Infold Company, instead of addressing the two biggest problems, which were ignoring the older characters and making the card system way more expensive, the company essentially tried to hit the mute button on player complaints by telling them to focus on a shiny new face. So according to me, hating on Valko's character is not necessary because it's not him who decided how he should be. Can you afford that? You and me and many more people have already spent enough on the game, and now imagine they actually decides to change the character but increases the other additional things' prices. That thing gonna make our pockets empty. Rest I can only hope for the best. Thanks for watching.